Then, hello everybody, welcome back here again. Today we are going to start with, First we start with Hyperrandom. Today we start with Hyperrandom. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, okay, I need to make a casting, so first one is in random like replay, so first like this. What the hell? Never mind. Maybe it's like it feels like, okay, so first it's like random hyper-random. It's like first map here. Today we have the Vill's Gambit, my mate from Spain. On one hand, he's from Spain, Valencia. On other side of the ring, we have AjeOmar, with a body from Mexico, who beat my ass numerous times, including this tournament. First, we have like the variation of map with both initial castle and oh my god, sorry. Whoa. What the? It has infinite speed. It's like flash speed, which is really odd. Which is really odd because again this unit is kind of sick as the hit and run unit at all actually. So now we have Victoria, Castle, and the ultra fast villager. Okay. Here we have a nice day here. Okay. So all right. Maybe. We have this. Okay, so the Vill's Gambit got Burgundians. The AjeOmar got Bulgarians. Both civs are pretty new. Both civs are pretty heavy cavalry focused. They're not good, and they're not bad on arena map like arena-like maps. But Burgundians are obviously better on those type of maps. Though this is not the type of map that Burgundian can seem to be good at. Oh, nice. He caught up his off guard. So now they are forced to be here. His exchange, he gets into these exchanges. Minus villager. Okay, minus 2 villagers. Yeah, minus 2 villagers. It's on one hand. Okay, first let's bring this. So fix like this. Okay, CNC like hyperrandom. So we remember that on EOCC the Vill's Gambit took the first place. Okay. So now AjeOmar is trying to flood Vill's Gambit with all this stuff. He tries to flood with the infinite amount of infantrymen, which can work to some degree. It can work, but to some degree it cannot. But the Vill's Gambit, he took a really smart decision here, and he's focusing on not killing villagers, but more like coming to the next age as soon as possible, while leaving AjeOmar stuck within the feudal age. Well, the Vill's Gambit can get access to knights that are obviously stronger than men-at-arms. So now, I think we have this interesting exchanges between those two types of people. Okay, I forgot about these guys. I mean, this Flemish militia. Is that shock infantry? Yes, it's infantry that can counter shock infantry. Okay, whatever. Okay, on the other hand, we have like spamming, like AjeOmar has almost collected enough resources for another building. Okay, he has clicked the Castle Age upgrade, but he's losing villagers. He keeps losing villagers, so at this point, Vill's Gambit, all Vill's Gambit needs to do is to keep his, you know, to keep his knight spam, to keep his Flemish militia spam, and maybe even build in the castle. At least here, the enemy castle will be perfect for Vill's Gambit, and Vill's Gambit upgrades his knights to cavaliers, which will be really serious arguments. Cavaliers are really badass, and they're even more durable, stronger, they deal more damage, and most importantly, perfection. It covers these gold mines completely. But oh, these units bought time for AjeOmar, and even if they end up losing, which will probably is going to be the case, they bought precious time for for Vill's Gambit. So this castle is finished, which means you're no longer able to collect gold here. That's it. That's tactical precision. And now you can put the tower. You can put another tower here. And this is a village. My god, this could be a really sick unit, to be honest. Oh my god. Oh, a bad decision to build the castle here. Like, you end up losing lots of villagers. Lots of villagers will be doomed. And this is like the rare case for the cancellation of the castle drop, of defensive castle drop, with just another tower, then the castle on top of that. So now Vill's Gambit was just a step ahead in almost every single direction. So Vill's Gambit wins with ease, but here we have this. Okay, well played by Vill's Gambit, but here we have like, okay, don't know who was that. Okay, I don't know what's that, but let's go to this Vill's Gambits, because we know this is a play all. At this point, it's play all. So Vill's Gambit here, Hyperrandom. Now we have the Nomad version, the Nomad map spawn here. But AjeOmar should not be underestimated. See what's new. Later, pal, later. Here I want to cover this. Now we have Incas for AjeOmar and Vill's Gambit for I don't know, this. I mean, The Vill's and Britain's for Vill's Gambit. Okay, I do not consider Britain's really strong civ, though they should not be underestimated, especially on arena maps. It's one of the few civilizations that's able to kick asses without on arena-like maps without gunpowder units. I mean, completely. My God, it's like on the top of that. It's this flag is awful. His flag is awful. I mean, not Spanish, but like putting the flag on top of this. Like, it's such a horrible decision. But who cares, actually? Who cares, actually? I'm seriously, who cares, actually, about that? Anyway, speaking about here, okay, we have a random map. We can, okay, AjeOmar can, in theory, he can use his bird spam, but I don't think so. Never mind. Because why? Because Incas, they have no access to like these units are nerfed. They're noticeably nerfed here. Oh my God. Okay, he has barracks, so he keeps spamming, but Vill's Gambit does a great job. He's establishing, he's building archery ranges, though they won't be effective against champion warriors because they are faster version of militias with better anti-arch armor, and I highly doubt that this unit might be able to take down even one single villager. Okay, this villager comes to closer to TC, so it can build a farm in TC, and it won't be hurt, and will be killed, and will be finished. And now, these archery range is working 10% faster, which is better than nothing, but it's not as big and crucial advantage as it could seem at first glance. But now, like, both players do not use, I mean, absolutely do not use any water units. So now AjeOmar comes to Castle H. Okay, he might have advantage over the Vill's Gambit. Okay, Vill's Gambit slowly collecting this his power. He's slowly gaining his power. He will be able to increase his power and was serious threat to AjeOmar up to the moment when AjeOmar hits the Castle Age, which means he will be able to not just upgrade his already existing. Okay, no, never mind. They are not present here. They are dead. These champion warriors are dead, but. Not just AjeOmar might be able to have better champion warriors, to upgrade his champion runners into champion warriors, but also he might have access to skirmishers with reduced food cost. And that reduction might be increasing, and more. And more, and more. Oh my God. And more, and more, and add to the lore. Okay, not bad usage. Though, what you're gonna do with a fully upgraded skirmisher, elite skirmisher? It will be hard to deal with them because they have bow and arrow. They have second armor upgrade for they have second armor upgrade for archers exclusively in blacksmith, and they're just stronger. I mean, they're stylistic nightmare for you. But his production, so those Gambit might be able to improve, to upgrade his units. but he spams a lot, like 21 versus 4 skirmishers. It's obvious. Okay, and scouts and knights against skirmishers will be OP, something won't gonna able to deal with it. Okay, oh my god, they still have advantage. He's trying to destroy them, but knight is not prevailing. But Britons, they gain one advantage, and that's increased range, increased attack range, which allows them to have like a distance and initiation attack advantage. And in hit and run, it can be more useful because you have an option to to take a hit with some level of probability for not get the attack in response, not receiving attack in response. Like you can hit and your opponent still would be coming here. And here your opponent still might be coming there. Because he cannot keep up with you, he cannot reach you. He cannot strike that far. So he cannot like shoot that far. So he might still keep chasing you. While you already shoot them. So you should not be afraid, so you cannot be afraid of... so you can be like not afraid of receiving any hit. And that's really big advantage. That's why since castle, once Britons hit the castle age, they become really ridiculously good civilization. We're speaking about archer civilizations, because again, they can use their range, but they can be really annoying in this aspect. But oh, they're about to set up the castle. They are about to set up the castle. Oh my goodness. Oh, minus. Minus Mangonel. And then castle is going to be set up, but some villagers are about to be killed, even if they receive their casualties. And Mangonel is coming here, so it will be really like vicious strike to both villagers and skirmishers. So Vill's Gambit just appeared to outsmart him, outsmart his opponent, and this is a doubt castle. Even though I think this watchtower is completely unnecessary. Like in this situation, Vill's Gambit make it look like he's able to use just one tower to cancel entire castle drop. But with one nuance. He added lots of units a long time before. Like mangonels, crossbowmen with increased range, and knights against skirmishers covering villagers. And of course this is good. Okay, this is good. It is perfectly played here. He deserves all the credit. That's why we like the. That's why we love the. That's why we love Vill's Gambit. He's absolute beast, and now AjeOmar was forced to delete this castle because he can barely handle this. I mean, come on. Okay. Okay, not bad hit and run. You need to place the Vill to repair that. Just place this Vill to repair this mangonel. Okay, this is like a great exchanges. Honestly, this is a great exchange. he fought incredibly well. Okay. Not bad castle, covering this gold, covering this wooden area. And adding ballistics, which makes it harder for AjeOmar to hit and run with the ballistics. Okay, now he's placing longbowmen. That, for me, they seem pretty, they are barely different. Maybe at the start of their career, they may seem to be really, really notoriously good, ridiculously good unit, and ridiculously effective unit. Okay, it's like his same range. It's like one of the few non-standard units that are ridiculously effective. And now AjeOmar clicked Imperial Age, so he might be able to take down this castle. Maybe. Or at least it will be hard for Vill's Gambit to handle this. Because again, at least Vill's Gambit managed to significantly reduce the amount of villagers for AjeOmar. But would that last long? Would that thing last for long? I have no idea, honestly. I have no idea. Sorry, but I have no idea. And now Imperial Age coming for... It's coming for Vill's Gambit, and now Trebuchet is gonna take down this castle. Maybe. Maybe he can just upgrade the Yeoman with +1 range for foot archers and skirmisher line, and watchtower +2 attack. Oh my god. Shit. Jeez, it's like these units, they're ridiculously similar to each other. They have same range though. So these crossbowmen, it's barely stronger. So I don't actually get the overall point with longbowmen. Like, I don't get that. I don't get these features. My god. Oh my god, you should save for your new castle. Okay, minus castle for Vill's Gambit. Things go really bad for Vill's Gambit. Or maybe not, he's using light cavalry. No, it's not upgraded enough, but who cares? Like, who cares? Oh, and Kamayuks. Okay, they are option. They are option against light cavalry. They are option. So that's why I think they'll be really dangerous. Okay, oh. Vill's Gambit should catch them. He should catch them. But where's the army? Where's the Vill's Gambit's army? He's pushed. So again, that's why we should not underestimate AjeOmar. Here we can see the dangerous moment for AjeOmar because he's on the verge of comeback. He has made 4 trebuchets. He's setting up this castle, establishing his defensive point, his line of defense, offensive defense, like counter offense. He's striking this castle from multiple sides. And this castle is gonna fall despite being on a hill. which means reduce the amount of damage received by this. But at this point, AjeOmar can really completely counter his units. But AjeOmar here makes mistake because he's losing Kamayuks, which is a precious units to defend against, to defend his that really defends these elite skirmishers, which is crucial tool against Britons that focus on archers. Okay, minus castle! Minus another castle. Okay, it's not the big problem for Vill's Gambit because he has this castle remaining, but still, scores are almost even with with really small advantage for Vill's Gambit at this point. So it's really questionable if AjeOmar might be able to stop. But oh my god, the AjeOmar, he loses momentum. He lost this moment. He let his you know, traps being destroyed. They slowly being destroyed, and now they're hit by these archers. So no, it seems like AjeOmar's losing his chances for comeback. His skirmishers are destroyed. And Upper Leicesters, they fire. They fired absolutely fire. Okay. Okay. My god. He's desperately trying to repair this trebuchet, but this trebuchet is falling. And now it's time for Vill's Gambit to push AjeOmar back to his heels. He has hidden. So now we see classic. Vill's Gambit wins. Vill's Gambit wins here. So this set cannot be won by AjeOmar anymore, but he can still make it. And now maybe this is like like Vill's Gambit's whole map. Vill's Gambit's whole map. He picked the Hyperrandom walls. Oh my god! 2 lines of walls. Palisade wall and city gates. And city walls. Okay. Okay. Okay, both, and they got sieves perfectly adapted for arena-like maps. Like Persians and Burgundians. Another thing for Burgundians. Maybe he did not pick the full random here. He just picked random. Maybe not. I don't know. Hi, I see only black. Let's see the game. It's my Twitch. Never mind. Oh my god. Hello, Tanghay. Nice to see ya. If that's it, okay. So it was your Twitch, right? Okay, nice to see ya. Like, your set will be next. So now, it is the question. Will the Vill's Gambit be able to make it as, you know, the Twitch? Will Vill's Gambit be able to make it as a 3-0 victory? Like class, no class. Because the first game he showed his class, no class against AjeOmar. The second game it was really rough for Vill's Gambit, but he managed to stand Frail and stand. And now, here, AjeOmar is coming to Feudal Age, as well as Vill's Gambit, but he has lots of resources. Okay, he's doing great build for 27 Vills and 0 and Castle Age and Fast Castle. So he's aiming at... He's probably aiming at, you know... At Castle drop, I guess. I presume... It's good now. Okay, that's great. It's good. That's good now. Okay, now Burgundians versus Persians. Okay, I'll bet on Burgundians because they have great gunpowder and they have decent cavalry. Especially they have reduced the cost for paladins. But on the other hand, we have Persians that have Savar. Maybe this upgrade, it's like a reduction. It costs less. Like this, or Savars is maybe the same. Like it's like the same. Okay, so never mind. Or Vill's Gambit, it's better because it's cheaper. It's all noticeably cheaper. But AjeOmar seems to have like siege workshopping. Oh my goodness. He caught him off guard. Okay, so now Vill's Gambit is forced to hide inside his gates. Oh, nice. So AjeOmar made a great tactic with his camels. He just made a great tactic with his camels. Funny map. Yes, kind of funny, and it's classic. Like it looks like Black Forest, though it's not Black Forest, and thank God it's great. Because honestly, I dislike this map. I dislike that map. I mean, Black Forest. And once somebody picks Hyperrandom Forest as their home map, it makes me cry because I still have to play this map. And it sucks because it's my unluckiest map. Come on. But Imperial Age for Vill's Gambit, and we should keep in mind they have great gunpowder because their hand damage, they're really big. It's really noticeably bigger by 25% attack. So their attacks are increased, so which means better damage dealing, especially against low armored units like camels. That have to rely only on their mouse. But oh my god, 5 rams, or even 6 rams. So they are about to push through. So okay, oh, these guys can deal with camels really not bad, and they can take down numerous rams. But there are too much of these units. Too much of these units. Okay, they're pushing through, but you should have upgraded them. Okay, they're falling. Okay, these Flemish militia are falling apart. Like they have some something to offer to camel riders, but to not that extent. But here we have another bunch of Flemish militia that are not afraid of exchanges. So now, oh my god, they're about to oh, this is a big mistake. You should not get into exchanges, AjeOmar. Not get into these exchanges. Should think of this instead. Come on. Oh my god, this is a big mistake. He just took this the most unnecessary fight. This is like, instead of raiding villagers, though it will be hard to do because again he was surrounded by TCs, but I don't think it's wiser to just charge with your camels to Flemish militia that have bonus damage against cavalry. Maybe not that big bonus damage against cavalry comparing to pikemen, but again, this is dull. What really are these players? As far as I know, at least Vill's Gambit is 1400k. AjeOmar is about to be the same. It's like mine and even higher, because I think he's just objectively better than me, which is not really pleasant for me to admit, but I have to do so because it is what it is. It's just truth, and I won't be dumb fuck who might deny this truth. Maybe, or maybe it's gonna be changed. Maybe not soon. I do not promise. I promise. I don't promise anything. Oh, okay, stand here, and stand here, open area. Okay, never mind. Oh my god. Okay, AjeOmar should think of some options that allow him to get rid of these, get rid of his goddamn or horrible Flemish militia that are kind of armored, to be honest. Okay. Vill's Gambit is crashes, so he makes 3-0. Impressive. Now it's time to add a Six Nation Cup emblem. So now I need to go for this game again. You did well against Russian 7-7. It was really tough, but you was just like coming through him like a knife through butter. And now you're starting at Tenochtitlan. So DrKnown, like this is a like clash between countries with the same state language or the same official language. At least kind of official language. Like Belgium has like up to 4 official languages. Like most common are and really commonly used are Dutch and French, and other ones are German and Flemish. I know exactly the situation. Okay. Actually, he's Flamand. Okay. Here we see. Okay, maybe we can change this like Flamand. Never mind. Belgium. Let's leave this Belgium. It's Belgium. Okay, I go in for water. So I won't be there for the long time. Okay, DrKnown versus Tanghay. Ho, 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 ho. That will be really good. Nice measure. Okay, no French language for him. No, this is Belgium, man. Yeah. No French language for him. Okay, he might be speaking Dutch language. But who cares? The only thing we should care about is that the first map you picked here is Tenochtitlan, and the first civs you picked there are Tupi and Tanghay, and wait, sorry, Incas. Like Tupi for DrKnown, Incas for Tanghay. Okay, Brazil versus Peruvians. Drink water. So now we can just pay attention to that. Yeah, big comments wins. Okay. Okay. So now DrKnown is about to come to Castle Age. He clicks that earlier than Tanghay. Because while Tanghay still coming to Feudal Age, okay, he might be in disadvantage. You might be in disadvantage, Tanghay. Do you know that? Okay, so settle. My god, I think the biggest issues that I have with these settlements is that they look like mini version of Siege Workshop. Like seriously, they look like serious. Especially like this. This looks like a siege weaponry, at least like a structure that can be used as siege weaponry. Okay, this castle looks stylish. Like this castle looks stylish, though less lesser as like it looks like a bigger castle than this. But this castle, on the other hand, should be like if we hadn't got these castles, like unique castles for each civilization in this game, then we would have this castle would have been as a default castle for South American architecture set. For South American civilizations like Incas, Tupis, Mapuche, and Muisca. Now, Blackwood archers are about to come here and over and over and over and over. They're barely alive, but they hit like Alex Pereira. Oh. Imperial Age here. Actually, he's 11. I have more eco with fish. Oh, I have noticed. That's why you managed to get into Imperial Age. That's the really serious offer. That's really serious argument. At least kind of serious argument. And that's how you outsmarted your opponent. He tried to destroy you with castles, but he failed. He might fail. He might have failed because his castles are not that strong, to be honest. I mean, they're not that strong. At least because you would have something to offer in Imperial Age, and that thing is trebuchet. Or maybe even considering the type of map you're playing, maybe even this ship, this catapult galleon that could strike this castle from far. You could get there. So they would strike them and destroy this castle completely. And this is really important. It's really important. Okay, Imperial Age. So you need to use your trebuchets. At all costs. At all costs. Okay, minus castle. So DrKnown ends up without castles. I was thinking about that, but it worked only for first TC. Okay. In theory, it can work for both TCs, because I think this thing covers the all ranges. Okay, it has lesser range than trebuchets, but it still can get here. Like if you're close to these shores, if you put them close to these shores, I think it can hit these TCs as well as these TC. You can run to these TC and it destroys all TCs with no problem. It can reach these TCs, so I don't think it's a big problem. It could be a big problem even if you had not built these this castle. You could have made catapult galleons and destroy these TCs, destroy this castle, and destroy these TCs. And this shrine, okay, at least the monsters for Mongols, Huns, and Kumans should be redesigned. In my opinion, it should be redesigned. It should become bigger, otherwise it's no different than this shrine. But Tanghay has won as expected. Oh my god, I forgot. Best of 5. Best of 5. And I need to put this like CNC. Oh my god, sir. Fuck. CNC. Yeah, loser grand final. Those are grand finals. Those are bracket finals. Okay, and here we have a winner from France. Tanghay, you're like a really serious top. You're a serious contender. So you're about to face the Spaniard, famous Spaniard, Vill's Gambit. Okay. So you're about to win. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Next time I will do it. Okay, at least next time you will know what to do in case if you might not be able to place the castle, or at least you place castle somewhere else, like defending your lower, lower, or maybe corner TC, because the central TC that's on the center of the map, at the center of the map, you might use the catapult galleons to protect them. Because, like, using ships that do not use, like, long-distance shooting ships, like Dromons, Luhuans, and catapult galleons, it's really the good option. Because you do not need to upgrade to make one necessary research that makes it possible to make units that on hybrid map can really replace trebuchets with no problem. It will be annoying. I could go galley begin feudal. It will be annoying. Very good idea, actually. Yes. This is the question. So you can take to your arms. But now here we have another map, and that is Yucatan. And that's Yucatan. So now it's like, oh my god, it feels like a really hilarious situation, but it feels like you decided to swap civilizations. It's now this time Tanghay plays as 2P and DrKnown plays as Incas. Okay. My god, it's really becoming really interesting. Oh my god. Bad exchanges, bad exchanges, bad exchanges. Nice micro. Nice micro though. But this unit is weak. It's weakling. I mean, it's miserable weakling, to be honest. But it's really annoying. So now, at least after newest patch, this unit stopped being OP. It's no longer OP. You have ever seen this fishbowl on this map? No? No. Like, what? What fishbowl? Boom. Oh. Ah. I didn't see that. I have not paid attention, but I need to pay attention after I post this video on my YouTube channel. With first trap. My god, I need to really pay attention to that. Maybe even I can start this to watch this after, you know, after watching entire set. But anyway, you played that really well. Maybe I will just come in for water. Nice. So in the lake in the side. Oh my god. Yeah. It was on the first map, right? Yeah, it was in the first game. I want to sneak this next time. Okay. So now we can say this is it's a very sneaky data. Okay, feudal age. DrKnown's coming to feudal age first. He has made a barracks, but he made a mistake by focusing on early dark rushing with his chumpy scouts. That was really obnoxious move from him. And then Tanghay seems to be fully protected. The polycide walls are everywhere, completely protecting his area from melee exchanges. Perfect walling. Alright. Oh my god. bad. It's really dumb watchtower. I mean, okay, it's not dumb watchtower because it covers these stone mines, but okay, this is better. This is better. Yes, this is better. So you can place this watchtower here, collecting these stone mines, and then place another tower and upgrade. Then you have urgent need for fletching to cover more distance, to cover more area. And now they know about that. Maybe you might place defensive line, defensive tower, so at least you can cut these stones, make it unable to be collected. But I don't think it's a big problem for the Tanghay because he has these stone mines. There are not that much of them. Not that many of them. There are many stone mines. But now, Castle Age. Castle Age. Castle Age. Come to Castle Age. Come to Castle Age, pal. Shit. Geology way. Oh my god, this you're trying to dark rush your opponent. But there's a problem. The stone is here for your opponent, so he can just put the castle here and easily destroy your towers. Maybe you even rush with your towers up to here, and then he can rush with his villagers and destroy his tower. They rail that completely. And that's it. GG. Maybe he realized it and he decided to give up. GG. GG. I mean, really, GG. What the fuck? GG. I felt this was too early. And now the last one. CNC. Ushuaia. 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 With evil war penguins. Now, both players decided to pick. As the third pick, they picked one Sif. That's my least favorite. That's Maya. Mayans. Maya. Okay. Okay, so DrKnown, as always, he's trying to come to feudal age earlier than his opponent, and he manages to do that. Oh, but I have doubts. Like, Tanghay has built 2 more docks. He might be able to control this water area easily. Shit. No, hulks are not option. Hulks are not the option, but fuck. No, maybe they are the option. Hit and run there, pal. Hit and run. It's the only way. This is the way. Okay. DrKnown tried to make the dark rush, but he might fail because he's about to fight against Gales. No, never mind. He won't be able to fight them. Okay, now, oh my god, shit. Hmm. 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 Okay, Castle H. DrKnown comes to Castle H earlier than his opponent, Tanghay. But Tanghay also is coming to Castle H. He might struggle. But the biggest drawback of DrKnown's tactic is that he does not build any docks. He has not built another dock, which is a problem. Which I find the problem because your opponent can just outnumber. That's it. Okay, you can place the castle. That's really good moment. I mean, that's really good moment. But now, medium warships. Yeah. For both players. Another dock. Finally, you come up with this idea. We got next time. Okay. This is the main castle. GG, sorry. There wasn't any intrigue, but you know what? Congratulations. I mean, congratulations, really. You did well. You was just a step ahead of his opponent. These games weren't that spectacular, but at least you showed up. You appeared to be smarter than your opponent. That led you to victory, actually. So he could not have come up with this idea, come up outside of his wall, and that means that this is it. I think that's all for today. Because I think, like, we'll see how it's come against Vill's Gambit. Okay. Yeah, I am really excited. Because I think you're worth the opponent for Vill's Gambit. But be ready. But you should be ready for a tough opposition. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.